think... Sure, that was good. That was good. I try Optimum. Don't use the first 2 takes. Hey y'all, Gregor here with another Snap Judgments deck guide. This list was recommended to me by a community member, Assasin Kuller. This list let me walk right through the 80s and into the 90s. I will most likely get infinite with it this season. What I named HD Iscard. Sure, we'll go with that. We ended up swapping Proxima Midnight for Weapon H. What I love about this deck is that it's a discard list that has a lot more flexibility than your standard discard list. Most of the time when I play discard, it feels like I'm rolling dice every time. It's all RNG. With this list, I felt like I had a lot more control as to what I was targeting and more outs in sticky situations. Stats from Untapped, plus 47 cubes, 64% win rate, 32 to 18 overall. As always, if you enjoy the content, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the things so the video is pushed out to more snappers like yourself. Let's get into the video. I recently won a game against an Activate deck using Omega Sentinel, and the only reason I won was because Helicarrier generated Luke Cage. The RNG factor that Helicarrier provides wins games. Helicarrier getting discarded buffs Morbius and Collector while filling your hand with randomly generated cards that you can use on your last turn. Insane value. HD Iscard runs Scorn, Blade, Morbius, the Collector, Redshift, Swarm, Gambit, Moon Knight, Corvus Glaive, MODOK, Helicarrier, and Weapon H. Cards that are required for this list: Morbius, the Collector, Gambit, MODOK, and Helicarrier. As far as sub-options go, if you are missing Scorn, you could go Meek or Black Knight. If you are missing Redshift, you can go Colleen Wing. If you are missing Corvus Glaive, you can go Lady Sif. If you are missing Weapon H, you can go Proxima Midnight. In terms of playing this deck, turn 1 you usually hold. Only time I would Blade is if you top decked Weapon H. Turn 2 prioritize the Collector over Morbius. The reason being that Morbius is ongoing, the Collector needs to be in play to get the buff, so get him out as soon as possible. Turn 3, Corvus Glaive over Moon Knight, and then you would Moon Knight over Gambit. If you have 2 or more discard sack outlets in hand, examples Scorn, Swarm, Helicarrier, or Weapon H, let it rip. The ramp you get from Corvus Glaive is incredibly valuable, especially early on. You could alternatively Moon Knight. What I like about this deck is that you target specific cards. Moon Knight, for example, can be used to target Helicarrier while potentially removing a key piece from your opponent's deck. Last option is Gambit. I usually recommend holding on to Gambit unless you can guarantee you are removing a troublesome card. An example would be if you have IO, opponent just laid down a Victoria hand or a Cerebro, you 100% play Gambit to remove that threat. This would be if that's their only card in play. If you have more cards out, it's a gamble. The less cards that are in play, the higher the chance Gambit hits what you want. Turn 4 is dependent on your energy curve. If you dropped Corvus last turn, you now have 5 energy this turn. If you don't have both Morbius and Collector out, now is the time to get them out. You could play Morbius and Redshift. What you play is very dependent on what's in hand and where it is in hand. Usually you want to target Helicarrier later in the match once you have thinned the cards in hand. Turn 5, you are usually dropping MODOK while using maybe a Blade if you used Corvus earlier. Turn 6, you are dropping a discounted Weapon H alongside maybe a Gambit with discounted Swarms and a beefed up Scorn, maybe potentially any Helicarrier generated cards. Cards that you should be looking out for playing this deck: Mobius, Gorgon, Shang-Chi, and Shadow King. All right, enough yapping. Let's get into the gameplay. Enchilada Timber Buckets. Yes, exactly what we're talking about. But games aren't allowed to copy each other's things, so they're like, we got to have our own. Ours is called On Reveal. I was hoping that would be the location. I'm going to magic over here. This is a pretty solid looking hand. I have removal with Gambit. It's a negative deck, though, which makes me less happy. But otherwise, I would like this hand. Like I said, Gambit's removal. If I see a Jane Foster, I'm just gone. I'm not staying for your nonsense, sir. I don't got time for it. Do we Modok now? Might be time. Moon Knight is some form of removal. But I'm just thinking on my curve, we got a Modok now. You won't need this anymore. Collector's gonna get real big. Very nice. Very nice. I bet you could guess what lanes I'm playing for. It's our Scorn. They got a Null up in here. It's kind of a baby Null. Not gonna lie, that Null's small. Never mind. I should shut up. I shouldn't have said anything. I was talking shit to Null, and then they're like, I got a Shang-Chi for you. I shouldn't have said anything. Pocket Shang? Pocket Shang. Sha-sha-sha-sha. He's still getting play. I guess probably because of the hot location, right? I guess Shang also has synergy. Wild. I would have expected. I thought they were going to Jane Foster. Oh, well, we know where Morbius is going. And then probably a Moon Knight. Gets rid of the red shift. So we're either second. Yeah, red shift doesn't really hit anything good for us either way. So we got to sack him. We got their Taskmaster. That's a good hit. That is a primo hit right there. Ah, the negative player. It really is. It do be that way. Are we on turn 5 already? I'm going to Corvus Glaive it. Intriguing. And concerning. I don't like that. Chat, I don't like that. What are they doing over there? I don't like it. It is an I'm in danger moment. Victory. I guess they were bluffing. No, yeah, that's the reason. Mm-mm. Gambit's a bisexual Cajun man. He don't care. We can get Corvus, Glaive, and Morbius in that lane. Hey. Okay, this is looking pretty solid. Yeah, I can snap on that. We got MODOK next turn. This person is kind of bot-like. Yeah, this is probably a bot. I'm gonna do this so there's more room for the cards generated by Helicarrier.
You won't need this anymore.
Pretty good.
I am Iron Man.
So we can drop you. And we should be good here. Yeah, I need to play middle.
Victory.
Chamber's a menace, bruh. I don't wanna imagine it. Why, hello there, Weapon X. My chamber never did that well either. My chamber threw. Most of these we don't even want to hit. Just want the extra energy on curve. Oh, Galactus, Odin, Stardust, you say? Stardust is going to get good value.
You won't need this anymore.
I will say that Mobius is going to be insanely large. How is that possible? Out of all the cards it could have been. You have one target. You have one target here. One target here. Please. Please hit the one in the middle. This game. I don't understand. Chat, I don't understand. Well, at this point, we're giving up on that lane. Okay, it's a Morbius. That's an 18 power Morbius. We're still in this. Frickin' Morbin time, y'all. Just gonna keep mogging until they make their play.
Victory.
What I thought. And I mean, this game's been around for 3 years. Power creep is gonna set in. Doesn't matter the card game, it always happens. Unless it's like MTG where you just start out with the most powerful cracked stuff. And then we realize how powerful and cracked the stuff was with the new stuff. No, you actually have to buy new variants now. That's the thing. We're gonna give you a good card, but you're gonna have to buy brand new variants for the card. It's been 3 years, y'all. Are you saying, well, okay. Let's talk about the Power 9 and the original dual lands. Those are still the strongest. They're still broken. Anytime you could get mana for nothing, which you can with a lot of the Moxes, all of the Grail items, they were meant to be like 1, and then people started building decks. They're like, oh, this is really strong. They have 4 of these in their decks. The OG Power 9, the OG dual lands, a lot of the stuff that are... What's the word? That they won't do reprints on. That are vaulted.
Victory.
Dude, I want that one card that they have from MTG, the cheater card, that you are allowed to sneak onto the table, and as long as nobody catches you, you're allowed to do that. It's like Cheaty McCheaty Face or something like that. Early Helicarrier for the win. You know what, YOLO? I think Cheaty McCheaty Face sounds better. I've never done an unset yet. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Dracula could be big here. He hits the right card. I messed that up.
Time's up.
Sorry, Shay, I threw up. Shay, I threw up. Chat, I threw up.
Victory.
I like his little leg kickies. What the hell is Denim Walk? That reminds me of It's Always Sunny. Denim Chicken. That's amazing. Yeah, dude. When are they going to do another unset? I've never been around for an unset, and I would like to. Look at that. Yeah, there was the sticker one. Yeah. I have never been around. Bloomborough was my first set, so I'd love to do one. I got there, man. Some of the previews for the superhero set looked really cool, though. What's up, Specialist? Welcome on in.
You won't need this anymore.
We getting very large. Very large. Well, they just got a copy, though. I guess the good news here is that. I don't think they're beating 29 mid. I don't think it's happening, chat. Shang's not real. Nobody plays Shang. That's what I'm saying. Pretty sure they deleted him from the game. We got my man Morbius in hand, ready to go. Again, we've determined that Collector is the one you want to put down first. Don't. I see the move. I see it. Fair enough. We can both play that game, buddy. And my other one is safe. Well, the other Red Guardian's going to hit the same Morbius that it hit before. That's a lot of gambits. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, we saw it coming. We saw it coming. I think we win either way here. No, just removal every turn. You can't beat that.
Victory.
Thank you all for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end of the video. If you haven't, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more great Snap content. Shout out to my editor, Tr1Optimum. Couldn't put out consistent content like this without him. He is also open to more editing opportunities if you are looking for an editor. Would also like to give a shout out to PWROn Gaming, a fantastic stream team of diverse creators that do a ton for the Snap community. Make sure you go check them out. And if you are by chance curious about Magic the Gathering, check out my Magic YouTube. I post educational content, pack openings, new card hype, etc. I would really appreciate the support. You can find me at twitch.com/Gregor2424, live Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. You can find my weekly schedule posted and pinned on my Twitter page, or X, if we're calling it X, /@Gregor_2424. You can find me at tiktok.com/@Gregor2424. And be sure to check out my new MTG channel, youtube.com/@MTGOR2424. Remember to eat food, drink water, take your meds, try to get enough sleep, and remember, the world is better with you in it. Until next time, happy snapping.